We are here at Ship on Site in Surf City, North Carolina for our next small business spotlight. We're sitting down with Will and Gabrielle to learn more about their business and how they support our local community. Will and Gabrielle, thank you so much for sitting down with us today. I'm really excited to just learn more about your guys' business.
Yeah.
So first off, can you explain just kind of what your lives looked like, maybe before you decided to dive into the world of business ownership and being an entrepreneur and working for yourselves?
I was working for a communications company that had a business under it.
Okay.
We printed newsletters and calendars for retirement homes. So I was helping proofread, format all of those, train people on the software, doing that from home here. So didn't really have any growth opportunities there, especially because I wasn't in office anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Which was located in Kansas City,
Mm-hmm.
which is where she lived prior to me convincing her to move out here.
Okay.
So, which with the beach and everything, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
I think.
So I was working from home and he was still active duty.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we bought this store, kind of all shifted.
Yeah, so tell me more about how that kind of transpired. So, Will, you were still active duty when you bought it. Like, did you always...
I didn't tell the Marine Corps that, though.
Secret safe with us, maybe. But no, so, yeah, what made you guys, like, choose this industry when you were, in the process of getting out?
Yeah. So a prior Marine also owned this. Long story short, I got to know a girl that was working here. We were walking dogs across the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
So I started coming as a customer. And then when I heard that I heard they wanted to sell, and we just didn't have too much going on for the next chapter in our lives. And, being a business owner and being my own boss always kind of stood out to me in the Marine Corps, and not having to listen to other people anymore, I guess. It kind of, took a turn like that. And there, with that other Marine that owned it, he offered some mentorship as we got into it. So it just kind of seemed, if you want to get into business, you just need to kind of pull the trigger, and it seemed like the right time. And it didn't matter what the industry was. And this one, not only is it, 10 minutes from home, 10 minutes from the beach, and, right here in our local area that's been so good to us for me for the last 8 years, and for Gab for the last 3 years. So it's, why not stay in our area that's been the community that we've always wanted. So, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell me, like, how did the first year go? You said there was like some mentorship that the previous owner gave. Like, what did that look like?
So we met like once a month, and we would just go over like business stuff every for just an hour or so, and just go over anything from with this business. It was mostly he was more so on the behind the scenes type of business stuff that you just don't think of. We were able to quickly learn the shipping and the printing, and now we're learning the retail side of things. And so it was more just kind of having that backing of, everything's going to be okay. You're just keep showing up and doing what you're doing, and engaging with your customers, and talking, how to grow in percentages and actual dollar signs, and handle, a lot of money all of a sudden, instead of just a paycheck every 2 weeks. And and so he revolved around fitness was a big thing too. In being a business owner, you're a leader in the community, and you need to be, in my opinion, you need to be in shape, and you need to be healthy mind, especially. And so he had so much to teach around those things, and I still learn from him every day, and he's actually still local in the area too. And
cool.
I definitely think without that mentorship, I don't know where we'd be today, and how we've exponentially grown. To our knowledge, this is the best that this business has done in the last 13 years that it's been here.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's been quite a roller coaster, but we're, it's the best challenge I think we've faced yet in our lives. So
never having a business before, it was comforting to have that year of backing and support, and we could go to him with questions at any time and kind of get that sense of relief as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure that was huge to have someone to go to.
Yeah.
So, so Gabrielle, tell me a little bit about kind of as a business owner, like what does your day-to-day look like?
Yeah, absolutely. So we get up pretty early, make sure all the animals are taken care of first and foremost. We have 2 dogs and 2 cats, so it's a crazy household. So after they're all settled, we make a coffee and we go straight into our home office. And just about every morning, if we don't have to come in here and open, we have an hour to 2 hour meeting of some sort. Our home office is covered in whiteboards, so we brain dump everything that we can for that meeting. And then typically one of us will come in here about 10. We do mainly admin stuff while we're here, FaceTime with the customers, make sure everything's running smooth.
Put out fires.
Yeah, put out little fires.
Lots of fires.
Yep.
Make sure the girls are good. We have 3 employees, so try and make sure they're taken care of. And then one of us will swap out and work from home, and the other one comes up here and replaces.
Yeah. That's awesome. And so can you tell me a little bit more about, what services you all provide and kind of what is your go-to, or maybe if there's something that, the public might not know that you guys do here just by, looking at the front of the store?
Main thing is shipping. That's the kind of glue that holds the store together, the main driver, if you will.
Sure.
A lot of people don't know that we can ship pretty much any carrier. So we offer FedEx, UPS, USPS, DHL, and then earlier this year we brought on Meast. They're a kind of a third-party international shipper, so they're able to get packages into Ukraine
during the conflict over there right now. So we're actually able to get packages over into places where most other carriers are not sending to right now, for obvious reasons.
Next biggest thing I'd say is printing. We run a big print department, so canvases, large format photos, posters, banners. We do blueprints, invitations, and business cards. Basically anything you need for marketing for a business, we can do that as well.
Down to as small as just
your
a day-to-day copy. So
cool.
We stay pretty busy in the printing department, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, you guys are great and have got us out of a few tight spots before, so thank you for that.
Yeah.
And Will, so I love what you said about, being a leader in the community, and so service and community are clearly important to you all for what you did and service to the country and now in our local community. So what kind of, what could our community do, like our greater Surf City, Southeastern North Carolina community do to, support your business or help you all out?
Well, I always say to leave a review and let us know, and I don't really want to ask for 5-star reviews. I always want honest reviews. Let us know how we're doing, or else, we can't know. And then, as well as supporting local, and that's something this area does just automatically, it seems like. And I think that's what drives a lot of people here. And again, why we stayed. We already get so much help from the community as it is. If anything, it would just be spreading the word and, continuing to support us. And, we're fairly young in the game of business and life as well, so we're handling challenges that we never knew we'd run into this early on, and it's I guess just the positive attitudes that keep coming in through the door as well, outside of just leaving a review and whatnot.
I'd say also, instead of ordering things online, check all the local businesses around here first, not just ours, but all of us. We're trying to survive, and the best way we can support our community is with support from others. So
absolutely. Yeah. Very cool. So what's kind of next for you guys here? I know there's different inventory for sale here and different kind of seasonal things that we say every time we come in here. It looks a little different because there's some cool new items that for purchase. Like, what is kind of the future regarding ship on site here?
So we kind of knew we had 3 phases that we needed to complete before this place could kind of just run and be what we want it to be versus we took the store over from a previous owner, so we're finally trying to turn it into our own. Those 3 phases were shipping, printing, and now the retail side. So like right now we're waiting on some furniture to be made. It was supposed to be done this week, but as we know in the business life, nothing ever goes according to plan. So we'll get some new furniture in here, which will help us organize the store much better and much more efficiently for our customers, and they'll be able to locate items easier, and then being able to provide all those essentials that our community needs without having to go 45 minutes into Wilmington or 45 minutes into Jacksonville, and instead you can find them here conveniently in our community. That's that we don't want to leave,
right?
And nobody wants to get on 17, but let alone leave the island. So it's we want to be able to be that one-stop shop as much as possible for our area.
Cool. And is there any new changes coming up that you want to, talk about with how you run kind of the day-to-day here as we get into the holiday time? Or
new changes? I guess the biggest one, and is kind of a constant reminder, is we open early during Christmas.
Okay.
So during all the month of December, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we open at 7 a.m. instead of our normal 9 a.m. And we also allow a 10% discount shipping UPS and FedEx. And that way your Christmas presents can get to where they're going much safer and faster and more efficiently as well, at a lower cost.
We also added a coupon hidden in the top sole magazine that just came out for an additional 5% off that early shipping. So
nice.
Yep. So you can get 10% or 15%.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Well, thank you both so much for sitting down with us today. Thank you for everything you do for our community, and thank you for caring so much about the local community here. And I appreciate just sharing a little bit of your story.
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.